Hello and welcome back to Tea Time with David, the show where Twisted Tea doesn't sponsor us, but we cover all the biggest soccer/football news going on in the US and in Europe. We've been chilling this summer, we've taken some time off, but we thought we'd give you a recap of all the biggest things that have happened this summer, including transfers, qualifying for Olympics, stuff like that. But we're going to start with US men's national team players who are transferring around in Europe, and I'm going to grade each one of them. This is my personal grade. Don't get mad if who I graded you don't like. Starting off, we have Brenden Aaronson going to Leeds. I give this one an A, No, he's not going to play in the Champions League anymore, but I think this is a good move. American manager, I like it. Tyler Adams to Leeds. I give this one a B+, just because, again, he's not going to be with RB Leipzig. They'd won the DFB Pokal last year, so no more title chasing, but I like him being with the U.S. men's national team player and an American coach. Zach Steffen to Middlesbrough, C+. Not the biggest fan of him going back down championship, but at least he's getting playing time. Because his other goalkeeper friend, Matt Turner, to Arsenal, a D. I don't like it. He's never going to play. In a World Cup year, not a great time to go to Arsenal. Chris Richards, Crystal Palace, this one is all basically confirmed. I give it a B. I'm cool with it. I think he might struggle to get playing time. The center backs are going to compete for that, but I still like the move. Nothing wrong with another American in the Premier League. Shaq Moore to Nashville SC. Again, a B. I'm cool with this one, Would you rather be in the Spanish second division or MLS? He also gets to play alongside Walker Zimmerman. I'm cool with this one. Luca De La Torre to Celta Vigo. This might be my favorite U.S. men's national team transfer of the summer. A+. I'm very excited. His last team he was on got relegated, but he had a clause in his contract to get him out, and now he's in La Liga. I'm very excited to see what he's going to do. Good on you, Luca De La Torre. Cameron Carter-Vickers, Celtic. B+. I like this one. I think him going to Celtic put him back on the map to get in the U.S. men's national team camp. I rock with it. And lastly, Jordan Pefok to Union Berlin, A-. I like it. Bundesliga. He ripped it up for young boys. Now let's go to a higher degree of difficulty. Also, one more transfer, or whatever you want to call it, doesn't have to do with soccer. If you watch Tea Time, you might remember, did Norwich win this week with Colby, our Norwich correspondent. Obviously, Norwich's not in the Premier League anymore, so we're not going to do that. But Colby will still be around because he is going to be covering Leeds, United States of America. Fun angle for him. We're excited to see what he does. Americans have not been the only ones transferring in Europe this summer, but enough of my voice. Let's hear a new voice. We're going to go to our transfer expert, Joe, and he's going to give us the rundown on what's going on in Europe.
Hey, David. Starting in Spain, FC Barcelona has confused everybody by signing Kessie, Rafinha, and now Lewandowski with what money exactly? Erling Haaland wound up at Man City, and rivals Liverpool brought in Darwin Nunez and sent Mane off to Bayern. Matthias de Ligt also joined the Bavarian Giants following his 3-year spell at Juventus. Paulo Dybala left Turin for Roma as Juventus replaced him with Angel Di Maria and Paul Pogba, both on free transfers. Finally, the MLS Golden Boot winner Tati Castellanos is moving from NYCFC to Girona FC in Spain, but the league has gained 3 new superstars in Lorenzo Insigne, Giorgio Chiellini, and Gareth Bale, with the latter pair both playing for LAFC.
Moving on to some USA women's national team news. They have qualified for the Olympics again. They won the CONCACAF W Championship. 13 goals scored, 0 conceded throughout the tournament. Beat Canada 1-0 in the final. Alex Morgan got the game winner. She was player of the tournament. Sometimes they look sloppy finishing their chances, but they look great in this tournament. They qualified and they celebrated accordingly. Alex Morgan scored the game-winning goal in the final. She was the player of the tournament, and she mimicked Steph Curry with her celebration with the trophies. They celebrated accordingly, filling the trophy with 20 margaritas. This is GOAT activities here.
And I just brought in some ends, little bitches the first of the month. Round, I'm in the game, little bitch, I'm much the city, I'm afraid of the sun. I went and paid in the bills, I switched shit up, I wanted it, nobody done.
The women aren't the only one going to the Olympics, though. The U.S. men's team have qualified to go to Paris 2024. This will be the first Olympic for the men's soccer team in the U.S. since 2008 Beijing. It's been a hot minute, but they won the CONCACAF U20 Championship. 3rd time in a row they've done that. They beat the Dominican Republic in the final, so the U.S. and the Dominican Republic get the 2 slots at Paris 2024. You might be asking, well, what about Mexico? Well, in the quarterfinals, they had to go up against Guatemala, went to a penalty shootout. This happened.
PT scary. Let's click on it.
Also, this tournament was not just Olympic qualifying. This was CONCACAF U20 World Cup qualifying and Olympic. That's what I call an L tree. But, they're going to miss out. That sucks to suck. Finishing this off, if you're new to Tea Time, we like to finish off looking at some social media videos. So we're going to look at some stuff that's going on this summer. First, I want to touch on Gareth Bale's first ever touch in MLS with a pass. Listen, it's just a pass, but this is filthy. This guy might be too good for this league. And then for our last video, I want to look at these dudes on a boat doing some of the most insane keepy-uppy I've ever seen. I don't know how the hell they did this with so many around the world, and the guy who is riding behind the boat gets involved. It's great. It's good. Don't get me wrong. Not as good as ours, though. We did this too. We've been doing this every day this summer. We're too good. Michael Jackson. That is all for Tea Time Summer Edition. We'll be back when the season starts to be updating you regularly on soccer/football news. Thank you for watching, and stay twisted.